Do you have questions about the direction of your life? You'll discover how to find the answers in the next episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. Life is much clearer through the rear-view mirror. Looking back, we can see how small decisions had a tremendous impact on the direction of our life. For example, while attending seminary, I served in the youth ministry of the Sagamore Hill Baptist Church in Fort Worth, Texas. While there, I hung out with a group from the singles ministry who went out to eat from time to time. In that group, I met a friend named Mary who told me that her sister was going to be in town for a few days and that I should ask her out. What I didn't know was that she had also told her sister that one of the ministers on staff at church was going to call her and ask her out on a date, and she should consider going. So Marcia said yes when I asked her to see a movie with me. Now, more than 40 years later, we have 2 children, 3 grandchildren, and she still goes with me to the movies. I had no idea about any of that before it all happened. However, I had been praying for several years that God, in His timing and if it was His plan, would lead me to the person He wanted me to marry. Now, looking back at my life, I can see how He did exactly that, which is precisely what the Bible tells believers in James 1:5. There the Bible says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him." Amazingly, God is not trying to string us along. Yes, there are things we are not yet ready to understand or wouldn't believe if we knew them now. I would have had a hard time accepting all the twists and turns my life has taken along the way. But God was answering my prayer. He put me in the right place, in contact with the right people, to lead me to the exact place where He wanted me to be. The key is found in James 1:5. One simple word: ask. If we need wisdom, which all of us do, we simply need to ask. God gives it generously without holding back. That's an amazing promise. So what is it that you need in your life? Maybe you aren't even sure what to ask. Well, that's okay. God knows. So ask Him. Ask Him to direct your paths and trust Him that He'll do what He's promised to do. That's what the writer of Proverbs did in Proverbs 3:5-6. In that passage, the Bible says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." Acknowledge God and your need for Him. Ask for the direction and wisdom that we all need. God has promised to give it, and He will, if you'll just ask. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.